Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Aries. You are last, but certainly not least. Aries, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading camera is in for you. If you have Aries as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to my new t-shirts, my Etsy shop. The shirt's a little bit big on me because I got a size up. I got a size down. This is a medium, but this is a fire sign shirt. It says Aries, Sag, and Leo on it. Check out my brand new Etsy shop. The link is in the description box down below. I have human design merch, zodiac merch. I will be wearing them more and more in my videos. Check that out. I do have an Aries season coming up pretty soon. Shirt on there. Check it out. Support your local business. If not, just like the shop, favorite the shop. And if you get something, make sure you leave me a rating because I am trying to get this shop off the ground, get it more visible on Etsy. And you do that by, people buying, but also people giving you reviews. So thank you guys for supporting my YouTube. Thank you for supporting the Patreon, which I have been posting a lot more on there. If you have Saturn and Pisces, or you're worried or thinking about Saturn and Pisces transit coming up, I've been talking about that. But yeah, other than that, Aries, let's get into your reading, see what's going on for you guys, okay? So I'm going to flip over these cards and see what it is, the blunt truth you need to hear right now. Fact check. You got that last time. And I believe maybe the time before that. Why is that? You have devil genitals and fact check. Why is fact check here for Aries once again? Relocation. Why is fact check here for Aries? Excuses are keeping you stagnant. Ancestral communication. Feelings do not equal facts. All right, so let me clarify one card for feelings don't equal facts. Clarify feelings don't equal facts for Aries. Burnout. All right. So, a lot of you could be getting burnt out. Just like I was telling Libra, you could have Libra placements as well, but burning out for a different reason because you are associating things with too many feelings, or you're letting your feelings dictate what you do or how you show up or how you navigate through life instead of the facts of the situation here. All right, so that's all I'm going to pull because cards are going to keep coming out forever. So let's focus on what we got right here. We got fact check, and then we have the feelings do not equal facts. We have excuses are keeping you stagnant. So this can be something that is tricky when it comes down to you utilizing your feelings for the better. So, just because you feel a certain way about a particular person, about a particular situation, does not mean that equates to the facts of what is the situation in its entirety. Or just because you feel a way about yourself does not mean it's true. We can feel like we're lame. We can feel like we're not good enough. And that does not mean that that is true whatsoever. Okay. So be careful about that. And as well as acting like everything is okay, you have dropped the facade, and then you have burnout. So a lot of you are trying to pretend to upkeep certain feelings may be causing you to burn out, or pretending like you're happy, or pretending like something is causing you to feel burnt out to some capacity. All right. So let's get into the reading, y'all. Let's see what else is going on, because this seems very all over the place right now. Like there's not a real consistent message just yet. So let's see what we got. What do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node at this time? What do we have for Aries right now? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node. What energy is surrounding Aries with feelings do not equal facts? Fact check. We have life purpose, friendships. What we have for Aries with life purpose. That's interesting. Fight for it. All right. I think they will reach out. Feelings don't equal facts. How many more for Aries with this energy? Blessing in disguise, job loss or decrease. Oh, okay. So, wait, let me clarify one hidden enemy card here. Why is a hidden enemy card here? Ex or past love. All right. One thing is be careful about an ex or past person coming back towards you. It does look like this person may show up as a distraction to you, or, you know, especially if this is like a sexual based thing, devil genitals. Be careful of somebody tempting you with a good time, you know, or it's just like acting on high passion does not always equate to something that is healthy for you. Okay. So, kind of like in a sense it is similar to what I was telling Libra, how I was telling Libra, like, and if you have Libra placements, it's definitely relevant for you too. I was telling Libra that they're burning out because they keep ending up in these situationships with people where there's no definition of, you know, what, there's no middle ground, there's no boundaries, there's no like, what are we? There's just like, we just have these expectations that are unspoken. And so you're burning out, always getting there, and that could be in a case for you too, Aries. But also you could be burning out just letting your feelings override the facts about particular friendships. You know, one of those situations where you're like, well, I love this person or I care about this person, so you know, I don't want to give up. But the fact of the matter is there is no like reciprocation, or there's a lack of closeness, or there's a lack of intimacy. It's like, because you feel a way about somebody, that does not take away from the fact of the situation that something is off about it, or that there's a deeper issue here. So you have somebody who is likely to come back saying they miss you or reach out to you, and you have to really try to stick to the facts about this person or about the situation that is very emotionally charged for you. Like, what is true about it, you know? So it's like, if there's a situation where it's like, okay, I do care about somebody, or I know I have a soft spot for them, or I know that this particular situation is a weakness for me, you know, that's your feelings. But the fact is, it's not going to go anywhere, or it turns out the same way, or there's no stability in it. There's really just false sense of potential or hope here, right? For others of you, you have blessing in disguise, job loss or decrease. So I do see you having some type of loss in career, especially, can be something that ends up being a blessing in disguise for you. And it leads you more closer to your life purpose, or losing a friendship or losing something here leads you to your life purpose, right? But you may still just be caught up on the emotions behind why it happened, and that makes it hard for you to move on. It makes it hard for you to let go. It makes it hard for you to look forward and, like, you know, fight for what it is that you really want. You have to fight for it here. So what is the advice for Aries? There could be potential pregnancy for some of you. You have the pregnancy card. I just saw it. It was underneath something else. Okay. But, you know, that can mean a lot of different things. That doesn't have to mean pregnant, literally. That can mean figuratively, in a new job, a new business. What is the advice for Aries dealing with this energy here? What is the advice for Aries? Manifest. What is the advice for Aries right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Think before you act. Test or lesson. Let's see. Test or lesson. And there's been like a lot of your readings have been talking a lot about you guys needing to think before you act, and not just always like go after the first thing you see, or, you know, wait to see if something has real potential before you invest in it, or, you know, don't just put all your eggs in one basket a lot of the times, because I do see that you are going to get something that you've been trying to manifest, but it is a test to see if you're going to rush through it or rush all into it. Some things really take time to build, take time to mature, take time to grow. And as well as like your writing or your artistry, some of you are like artists of some kind. So don't give up on your work. Some of you feel like your work is like trash or lame, or it's like it's not good. That's just how you feel. That doesn't mean that that's true at all. So don't let that keep you or stop you from writing or doing whatever it is that you want to do in your life. All right. And think before you act. So like, if you do have these feelings of like depression or anger or whatever it is, it may cause you to do something impulsively. Like for some of you, like it could make you like just throw away everything you've worked on, or you just give up on something because you're like, well, I don't feel good about it right now. Don't let your feelings override the truth about the situation. Okay. And then it was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember. It left me. So we're just going to keep on going. We're going to keep on seeing what else comes out for you guys here. All right. So what else for Aries? What's coming towards Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. And I also feel like using your feelings in a more productive way is key. So it could be, instead of like talking bad about yourself and being very hard on yourself, try to refocus on more positive affirmations for you. It's coming towards Aries. Oop. It's 3 of Cups reverse. I want it to come out. It fell out. What's coming towards Aries right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Queen of Cups. It's coming towards Aries. Ace of Cups. I see a brand new start of something emotional. Could be a new relationship coming in, or a new burst of like creativity. What is coming towards Aries right now? But I see a lack of confidence. Ooh, you got some love coming in here, Aries. Gemini. Could be a Gemini you're connecting with. Gemini and Aries is a very common and compatible match. Let's see. What else is coming towards Aries? This 7 of Swords. What? Clarify the 7 of Swords. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put the story together. Sometimes it's confusing. All right, let's see. Seven of Swords. I kind of feel like it's about not letting your pride get in the way of something that you really want here, okay? Because you have, or your confidence rather, I feel like some of you are actually having like imposter syndrome for something, especially when it comes down to a new relationship that you're in or you're about to get into. It's like, am I even good enough for this type of thing? Sometimes we tend to subconsciously go for things that we think we deserve, or that we feel are on our level, or, are not too good for us. But I do feel like there's going to be something that comes in, whether it's like a better job or a better friend or a better relationship for you. It's like the bar is up here and you're wondering, can I live up to these expectations? Like, the way you're feeling about yourself, like there's like, it's triggering some insecurity within you. It's triggering your individuality. It's triggering your self-confidence to some capacity. You could have Leo placements here. And so it may cause you to run away from it, or it may cause you to sabotage it or end it prematurely. Because you're just used to jumping into things quickly before seeing if they really match for you, or, maybe going for things that are, in a sense, you're settling because, subconsciously you may have some insecurities blocking you. But I do see something very promising for you, a big opportunity for you to express yourself emotionally or to get into an emotional investment. But Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's lacking a stability or security, because some of you may really be doubting yourself, really questioning yourself. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. Or there's just a lot of fear blocking you, or fear causing you to like slow down. It's like on some things you guys can jump in very quickly and you're rush into it. And then other things that you're supposed to be moving towards, or when you really, really do want something, it's like you get scared, you get cold feet. So I see that a lot of you are getting cold feet when it comes down to something that really feels ideal for you, or like a real match. 10 of Swords. There's like an imposter syndrome that you're dealing with this here. Fool card in reverse. And with this 10 of Swords, I feel like you're willing to throw it away. Tower card. Okay. So, I mean, based on like kind of where it's going, this might have been something that already happened where you did like sabotage it. Tower card, 10 of Swords, or it, something happened, it blew up in your face here. Or this could be something that happened before you get to the next thing, and it's like there's a lot of paranoia with that, or fear, now that you're going into the next thing. But I feel like if this has not happened to you and you feel like you're that Aries that is going to sabotage something that is really good, 4 of Swords, take a break, take a breather. Okay, step back, and be careful of what you're about to do. Or if you've already done it, is it possible that you can reconcile it? Or, there's a test for you to see if you're going to impulsively do something that can interfere with the outcome. So try not to do that. Take a step back from it before you actually end it all, or end it in a very hostile or dramatic type of way. What else is the advice for Aries? 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here for Aries as the first card? The 4 of Swords again. Why is the 3 of Swords here? All right. Why is it? Sorry, it smells like rain outside. And I was like, it's not raining. Why is the 3 of Swords here for Aries? Okay. 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands. All right. So, be careful about breaking your own heart, or Ace of Cups again. Yeah, I see that there's a lot of emotion, and I also feel like a lot of you guys, you may just be taking your past experiences and projecting them onto new experiences, because some of you have not healed from the past heartbreak. So you're still thinking, this next person's going to hurt me, or like it's going to end. And so you have a tendency to sometimes end things before they get deeper. But you have this 2 of Cups and you have the Ace of Cups again. So I see you needing to lean more into that intimacy and that closeness, and 9 of Wands, and work on your trust issues. A lot of you have really, really, really bad trust issues, and you're afraid. Okay. And so it's like you may feel like you have a tendency to explode or ruin things. And so you just do it because you're like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to mess up anyway, so I might as well do that. No. That's not true. That's something that you have to really work on. It takes patience to develop self-control. You have a lot of pentacles here towards Virgo, Capricorn you could be connecting with. But a lot of you are like observing your past behaviors and where your impulsivities or reactions come from, and why you tend to do the things you do. But you can have all this stability. You can have, everything that you need. But it does come with facing your pain. Okay, and not like just blowing up when you feel triggered, or, cutting somebody off impulsively just because you feel triggered, instead like taking time to reflect on how you feel that way, communicating how you feel, because it does seem like there's a lack of maturity when it comes down to communication or communicating your feelings in general. Okay, so just be careful, Aries. I see Self-sabotage is very, very likely for a very good situation that's coming up, and it looks like it's something new because of what you've been through. So you have this lack of trust, or you have a lack of trust in yourself. Either you feel like people are going to betray you, especially you have Scorpio placements with that, or you feel like you're going to let down others, so you just don't even try. Okay, what is it that Aries needs to surrender here? Okay. And it could be a situation where, like, in the past, you had problems with denial and seeing people for who they really were, ignoring red flags, dismissing red flags, not fully paying attention to red flags. With surrender denial, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions, instead of just like acting on those high emotions there. And then surrender to inner peace. You guys get this card sometimes. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. I do feel like I heard survival mode in my head. So a lot of you have been in survival mode for a very long time, and you tend to be in survival mode like at the slightest anticipation or sense of something being dangerous, or you having to fight for something, or fight or flight is triggered very easily for you. And so therefore it's about getting more grounded and seeing where your fight or flight or trauma responses are just activated of perceived danger, but not actual danger. Okay. Just because you feel like you're in danger does not mean you are actually in danger, Aries. I need y'all to write that down and tattoo it on your forehead and go tweet it. Go at me and tag me what I said. What did I say? Just because you feel like you are in danger does not mean you are actually in danger. That is what happens when you have PTSD, you have trauma, you have, a history of abuse or anything like that. You are always hypervigilant to potential threats. And so anything that feels like it, you have a tendency to just go off or blow up and fight. You may have a tendency to fight. You may have a tendency to freeze or flight. So observe your patterns and see, okay, this is a trauma response. I'm not actually experiencing present danger every time I feel like I am. It's something from my past that's making me mirror this. And when you express that, or when you talk about it, or when you can acknowledge that, that is how you heal, and you express it instead of like just blowing up and sabotaging things. Okay. Communicate, pause, reflect, communicate. PRC. Not CPR, PRC. So thank you, Aries, for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. Thank you, everybody. Pisces, you'll be the first sign I do for March when I begin March readings. Check my Patreon for more updates, more information on other signs, extended readings, things like that. Check out the Etsy shop, and all that good stuff in the link description box down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.